Premium content, Tom, as always. That stash of old cell phones in your sock drawer, it's a symptom of a growing challenge: what to do with electronic waste. According to the UN, more than 60 million tons are thrown out every year, and just a quarter of that is safely recycled. Bradley Blackburn shows us how finding the value hidden inside our gadgets could help solve the problem.
At eWorks in Freeport, New York, these piles of dusty TVs, PCs, printers, and other old tech are the start of an electronic treasure hunt.
There is a value that would be there. Maybe it's a small value, but it's our job to really go through that process and evaluate each one of those components.
CEO Mark Wilkins' team first tests to see if electronics still work. If not, they're disassembled.
That's all gold plating there?
Yes.
Because anything with a chip can contain gold, and more than you might think.
It's not just the gold that you can see with your eye, but it's also what's inside component chips.
And the number of chips that are on it.
If you take 1 million of these, you get something close to 70 to 85 pounds of gold.
Professor Ali Abbas-Barat with Cornell University says there's more gold in a ton of e-waste than in ore mined from the earth. But to date, it's required harmful chemicals like cyanide to filter it out. So they developed a method they say is more efficient with less environmental risk. It uses an organic compound to absorb gold ions like a sponge.
Our sponge selectively targets only gold, and that's a major difference.
That gold can then be reused in solar panels, new electronics, possibly even jewelry. Easier, cheaper extraction could boost the financial incentive to safely recycle e-waste and keep toxic metals out of landfills.
I think the world right now is much more aware.
Still, it takes a lot of sorting, and that's where eWorks found an opportunity to create dozens of new jobs.
Our mission is to provide training, education, and employment for people with disabilities. So about 48% of our workforce are people with special needs.
A crew with the skills to help mine these obsolete electronics for gold. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, Freeport, New York.
Now, global estimates show the amount of e-waste in the world is expected to grow to 80 million metric tons by 2030. So here's how you can help. The Arkansas Department of Energy and Environment does keep track of where old electronics can be safely recycled across the state. And you can find this map online, and then you'll click on your county and find a location that works best for you.